Alright, Jake, I'm filming.
So guys, I'm in the hospital. I had an accident. I'm still gonna be able to fight August 6th. So get your tickets at msg.com before.
Savage mode right now. He's in savage mode. If I was Jake Paul right now, I would be my pants. Joran has taken aim at Jake Paul after seeing new training footage of Mike Tyson sending the fight world into a frenzy. The USFC commentators warning is sending chills down Jake's spine. Tyson looks absolutely formidable in the gym like a caged animal, and Rogan's message is clear: Jake better hope Tyson doesn't land that perfect shot. This isn't just hype, it's a stark reality check for the YouTube returned boxer. Joran issued a chilling warning to the problem child after new videos of Iron Mike hitting the pad started circulating online. It looks like the baddest man on the planet is back from his health AUP and isn't letting anything hold him back. Iron Mike is determined to destroy Jake Paul's career in the ring, and he's training like a beast. It's not looking good for the former Disney star. Emran is being a good Samaritan by alerting Paul to what he's up against. Let's face the facts, love it or hate it. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul will take place on November 15th at that arena in Arlington, Texas. Netflix will stream the blockbuster fight live for everyone to see, and the whole fight world will be tuning in. It's a big money fight for both boxers, especially Paul, who has a knack for matchups that bring him big bucks and endless fame. This bout is the fight of Paul's dreams, and he's fantasizing about knocking down Mike Tyson. Yes, you heard that right, but someone needs to show Jake Mike's new training footage because he's in for a rude awakening. Tyson looks more dangerous than ever, and Rogan's warning is not to be taken lightly. The reality is setting in, and Jake Paul is in for the fight of his life. The world will be watching, and the stakes to be higher. To we getting ready for you. There's no denying that Iron Mike Tyson is one of the scariest people alive. Let's be real, this guy has a reputation that precedes him. We're talking about a man who bit off an ear in the reigning. That's not something you forget if you think for 1 second that this guy has passed his prime and couldn't hang with Jake Paul. You're living in a fantasy world. Tyson is a different breed, a pure savage. When he steps into the ring, age is just a number, and this old lion still has plenty of teeth. Joran is basically the president of the Mike Tyson fan club. The guy's obsessed with Iron Mike. So when the Tyson versus Paul fight was announced, Rogan was not happy. I mean, who can blame him? We all want to see Tyson make a triumphant comeback with fighting a YouTuber. That's just wrong. Tyson deserves better. He's a legend of the sport and should be facing other legends, not engine and celebrities. As much as we love to see Jake Paul get his ass handed to him, let's not waste Tyson on him. There are plenty of other boxers out there who deserve a shot at Iron Mike, guys who've earned their stripes, who've paid their dues. Let's say Tyson for a real fight, a fight that will actually matter. We don't need to see a legend tarnished by fighting a god was basically a glorified YouTuber. Joran doesn't mind waters when it comes to Jake Paul's boxing skills. He's been pretty vocal about the YouTube return boxer, calling his abilities mediocre at best. We've seen plenty of fights that showed just how basic Jake's style is. He's more of a showman than a fighter. He's good at talking to talk, but can he walk the walk against a real boxer? That's the big question. Jake managed to build a career out of calling out big names and luring them into money fights. He's a master of self-promotion, no doubt about it, but when it comes to actually fighting seasoned professionals or even just guys who are at the top of the game, he's way out of his depth. He's acting like the king of the world based on wins against washed-up MMA fighters and other YouTube personalities. It's time for the real world to check him. If there's one person who can terrify people while pushing 60, it's Mike Tyson. Look at him hitting those pads with his brutal fists. It's clear that Mike is still the man who became the youngest heavyweight champion of all time. The boxing legend was in his prime around 30 years ago, but he's looking better than ever in 2020. Iron Mike made an appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience. The athlete was 300 pounds and not hitting the gym. A few months later, he put pen to paper to get into the ring with Roy Jones Jr., and we saw the man become a whole new person, getting ready for the big fight, much like a chain lean who can change formals depending on when he's stepping into the ring, and we've seen numerous examples of him doing that. The boxing legend never shies away from putting in extra effort in training. It doesn't matter if his opponent is a seasoned boxer or a newbie. Yoda return boxer Mike treats everyone the same. He believes every challenge is just as tough as the last one, and this is how the man stays humble. If anything, Jay can learn a thing or two from him. We're in 2024 and 6-0. Why olds nowadays are nothing like the old people back in the day. Well, that's all thanks to hormone replacement therapies Mike's undergoing this treatment, and it can be the factor that helps him come out on top in his upcoming fight with Paul. Freaking Mike Tyson, but he's stepping in with a 27-year-old at the old age of 58. He's going to need all the help he can to make sure his body keeps up with his mind and hormone replacement. Even Joe Rogan has advocated the benefits he's reaped by going through the HRT treatment. Share it's a different thing. Like a 5'7" man today, like Mike Tyson. It's like that's not a 5'7" man. The thing about old people today is that hormone replacement therapy HRTs changed the game. That's what's so interesting about the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight. HRT is a real game changer and Mike is taking full advantage of it. He's getting this bout his all and isn't one to give the YouTube return boxer any edge in the ring at all. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know that the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight was initially scheduled for July 20th. However, Mike had to pull out at the last minute due to a health emergency he experienced an ulcer flare-up on a cross-country flight from Miami to Los Angeles. In Tyson's absence, the problem child decided to share the ring. Make sure to fill the comment section with your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more boxing news. See you in the next video.